Right then, 66 out of 100 marketeers thought that the Cornish pasty was the highest in calories. Were they right? In actual fact, they were completely wrong. The chicken pasta salad is actually the most calorific at 740 calories. For the same amount, you could have 2 chicken Kievs, 5 large bowls of minestrone soup, or 20 cucumbers. This one is actually the highest in calories.
No.
Yes, it is. And it's actually 740 calories.
Really?
Yeah.
Coming in at second place at 580 calories is the Cornish pasty. They don't have to be quite so fattening. And we've found 3 of the lowest calorie versions around.
Cornish pasty is 580.
Really? Wow.
The winning lunch with the lowest calorie count is the simple ham roll, coming in at 455 calories. You can do plenty to make sure this meal ticks all the right boxes. Make sure the ham is as lean as can be, hold off on the butter, and don't be tempted by extra fatty fillings.
The ham roll over here, 455.
Wow. I'm not going to start a diet.
Are you now?
Yes.
Good luck. You'll need it.
I will.
Back at the feeding clinic, it's time for Yasmin and Darryl to reflect on what they've learned from eating each other's food.
Right, guys, you're at the end of your diet swap. How did it go?
Really well. I learnt a lot.
What did you learn? Tell me.
I learnt not to fear certain foods anymore, food full stop. And I learnt that I can eat bread again.
Why were you fearing food?
Just because I put all my worries of my intolerances from lactose all in one and combined them unnecessarily.
What about you, Darryl? How did it go for you?
You know, I've learnt a lot. I mean, I've learnt that there's people at the other extreme of dieting where they eat just so little. You know, I mean, okay, I eat too much, you know, and that's where I'm here and find that middle ground.
What would you tell Yasmin to help her on her way?
To eat, you know, to eat more stuff, to eat more of the essential stuff that you've not got in your diet.
What I've done for you both is diet plans that are essentially the same diet plans, okay? It contains the same sorts of foods, just in slightly different amounts. You're going to enjoy your food and not fear it. So you've got 12 weeks on these diet plans, and I want to see you at the end of that time looking healthier and happier you are and better weights you are, okay?
Okay.
Good stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Come in. Start our new lives and our new diets.
For the next 3 months, Yasmin and Darryl will have to manage their own eating. But has their time in the feeding clinic done enough to change their bad diet habits?
This week has been life-changing. The thing I've learnt the most is not to fear food as much as I was.
You know, how I was eating before wasn't right. It was just have what I wanted when I wanted, you know, and that's not a good way.
Yeah, I'll never eat Parma ham again.
Oh, I never eat cockles.
It's been a tough week for both of them, but the hard work has only just begun. Coming up, the results of Yasmin and Darryl's final weigh-in.
Yasmin has managed to gain over.
We find out if our gym bunny has sent those rears to Coventry.
Did you get your juices flowing, or are your butts still growing?
And Anna shows what can go wrong with a bit of lunchtime lipo.
I thought that would be an absolute walk in the park. And actually, it really wasn't, and it really, really scared me. I've been investigating surgical weight loss options, and having seen what can go wrong, I've decided against the knife. I'm trying an alternative form of treatment in order to get rid of my bingo wings. It's a minimally invasive procedure called laser lipolysis, and apparently you can get it done in your lunch break. A tiny fibre optic needle melts the fat cells instead of sucking them out like traditional liposuction. It's done under local anaesthetic, and you can be in and out within 2 hours. Will I be able to wear sleeveless tops for the first time in my life?
Definitely.
So I'm saying no to the knife, but yes to the needle.
That's it. Okay. All right. You're a very good patient.
I've chosen to have a non-adrenaline-based anaesthetic. As a result of this, the procedure unexpectedly becomes too painful.
How is it now?
There is more blood than normal, and 10 minutes in, the clinic decide to stop the procedure. Right now I'm having a nice sugary cup of tea, and I'm just going to take a load of painkillers because it's sore, and yeah, hopefully it'll all settle down and everything will be fine. It's now 36 hours since I had my laser lipo, and check this out. I don't know if you can see it properly. You see that? I thought that would be an absolute walk in the park, and actually it really wasn't, and it really, really scared me. So I'm now left with bad arm, good arm, fat arm, thin arm. You know, there will be thousands of women out there saying that they had smart lipo and it was an absolute dream and no problems at all, and I'm led to believe that that is normally the way. But, you know, in my case, it wasn't anybody's fault. I had a great clinic, I had a great surgeon. It went wrong. When it comes to losing weight, nip and tuck is not for me, so my search goes on to fight the flab.
The 4 weeks of bottom-burning exercise are up for my Coventry girls.
I don't want to hear you complaining, just get on with it.
But did personal trainer Wesley and his ass-busting routine succeed in toning up those tushes?
Coventry, listen up. You all had roomy rears. You got the hunky personal trainer, you lucky girls. And the question is, did he get your juices flowing, or are your butts still growing? Show me now!
Well, they look a bit leaner and even feel a bit firmer.
That is more tone than last time.
But in the end, it all comes down to the tail of the tape.
I started off at 42 inches and I went down to 39. Kind of have been a bit blasé about my fitness. I'd forgotten about the benefits of doing different kinds of exercise.
Okay, I've actually lost a couple of inches, which is absolutely fantastic because I feel it's changed my shape, even though weight-wise I've put more weight on because muscle weighs heavier.
The results are in! How did it go? Well, I can tell you that the total inch loss is 14 inches! That's an average of 1.4 inches per bum.
It's a good result, but not as impressive as last week's horse riding simulators, which helped my Nottingham girls gallop ahead with a loss of 1.5 inches each. But the race isn't over yet.
12 weeks ago, Yasmin Smith was a fussy food phobic, under-eating by a staggering 2.5 days worth of food every week.
Wow, Yasmin. How are you?
Good.
Gosh, you're looking so much better.
Thank you.
See, your face is fuller and healthier.
And Yasmin's figure's looking fuller and healthier as well, as a result of following a healthy diet plan for the last 3 months.
Gosh, look at you. That is such a difference. Bigger on your legs, aren't you? And your tummy and around your hips. Boobs have definitely got bigger. I think there's a bit of a bum there now, definitely. Let's go and weigh you and see exactly.
But the proof of the pudding's in the eating. So has she piled on the pounds?
Hi, how are you? You look great.
See you for ages.
You look
How's
great.
it been going?
Good, good. You look fabulous.
Yasmin's reunited with diet swap partner Darryl to share the results.
Yasmin has managed to gain half a stone in just 3 months and put on 4 inches.
Have I
In fact,
really?
just over 4 inches around your tummy, which is more than I thought you ever would.
I didn't even think I'd put on...
4 inches around your tummy and
I
your hips.
really didn't know that.
So, with half a stone weight gain and a fabulous 4 inches on her waist, Yasmin no longer looks like a bag of bones, but has a fabulous figure to die for. But has Yasmin's oversized opposite, Darryl, managed to end his overeating once and for all and feel the benefits of his healthy new diet?
You have managed to lose 4 stone 3 pounds.
No way! That's more than I thought. Yeah.
Well done.
Are you pleased with that?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's more than my son weighed.
Darryl's also lost a whopping 7 inches off his waist.
I think that's fantastic. I'm so happy.
That's cool. That's great.
And you're going to keep it up?
Yes.
Now, has that really encouraged you?
Yeah.
When I saw Darryl, it was brilliant. You could see, that he'd lost weight. I wasn't sure how much, but you could see that he was a lot healthier. He looked happier as well.
I did think that Yasmin would struggle with it, but it's brilliant. She's definitely, put on over half a stone, and she looks a lot better for it.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It means that I can live a normal life again.
When I first met Yasmin, she was utterly convinced that she couldn't eat wide varieties of foods because of intolerances and allergies. And I think what she's learnt over these 3 months is that actually these intolerances don't exist and that she can eat a lot more than she originally thought she could. That's why she's put on weight, she's looking healthier and so much happier.
If you're affected by any of the issues raised in this programme and would like more information, then log on to www.channel4.co.uk/health. Next week on Supersize vs Superskinny, Anna Richardson takes to the nursery slopes of the latest fad celebrity diets.
You know when babies do this? I know why.
Right, can you turn on your electrical stimulator, please?
Gillian McKeith will be tormenting a gaggle of girls from Yorkshire with some bottom-clenching shock treatment. And in the mother of all food fights, carb-phobic Amy Jo squares up to Man Mountain Andy Duckworth.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at your wrist. Your lips look so tiny.
And it promises to be a bumpy ride.
Wow, that's a lot of crisps.